Successful founder hand like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk. Why that person has the ability to grow in that sector? The more bigger is the money triangle, the more money flow will be there in your life. We will try to analyze that in this section of video. Om Ganeshaya Namah, Bhagwan Shri Satyasvaya Namah, Swaya Namah, Shanishraya Namah. Viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Astrologer Sai Suvajit. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, then I would request you to subscribe it, like it, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you always get the future notification of my videos. Now, starting with Elon Musk. Why he is having a very good technical intelligence and innovative ideas? It's mostly because of this is the Elon Musk picture, right? And if you see his hand, this is a square hand. In this portion, it is square hand, not a longer hand. So that makes him a visionary person. Risk-taking capability is there. The strong headline. I always say that whenever the headline is coming towards this mount of moon, it's always beneficial because it makes the person very much technical intelligence and courage to take enormous risk in anyone's life is possible only when this portion of the upper Mars is very much well developed. That is also there. If you can see that the fingers are quite longer, these fingers are quite longer, and the scientific thinking and the research thinking that he has is also because of the developed Jupiter. Because of the developed Jupiter, he has the leadership qualities and the innovative and the ambitions that is required for anyone's life to get the success that he has because of this very good strong Jupiter, very good mind line. So now the discussion here we are doing is most important things to understand, because I always say about the sun line, other good signs like fish or star or something. We are not going to discuss about that. What makes a person to think beyond a threshold? Why that person has the ability to grow in that sector? Because he has a very good intelligence mind related to scientific thing. Already we all know about that. I don't want to give knowledge to that because everyone knows that. But in terms of palmistry and the palm lines is concerned, if you see that this headline is very much well developed and there is not a single thing that is affecting him. So that is one of the reason that he is very successful in his life because of this one. Also, if you can see that there are major lines, like if you can see that this is one of the fortune line, not a fate line. Fortune line and the fate line is defined according to my explanation, because fate line is the Bhagya Rekha. You all know that. Okay, that is also called as a fortune line, but that is not an indirect fortune line. I mean to say that the line going to the mount of sun is the fortune line. So you can see that this line is very, very clear. That's why he has got a good recognition in his life because of this line. Also, he has a very good brain line, which is a mind line I already discussed. Along with that, if you see that this is one of the line that is there very, very clear. The Mercury line is very sharp. Okay, very, very sharp. So that is the reason he has a very good technical intelligence and innovative ideas and a creative person. He never get a failure in taking a risk. He always take a risk. Risk taking ability is there because of this. Because he knows the work very well and how the AI and other things are changing. So that's the reason this is very favorable for him. So now we are going to take another hand, which is Bill Gates. You know, the founder of Microsoft is Bill Gates. Now coming to the Bill Gates, which I was discussing, why he was able to be very analytic, disciplined, long-term planner and a good leader is also because of the brain line, the mind line. You can see that the mind line is very, very clear, which is also a reason that he is a successful person. Okay, this is one thing. Second thing is that also he has a very good strategic thinking. Okay, because of the mind line coming to the mount of moon. Earlier, while I was discussing the Elon Musk, the line was reaching in this portion, not in this portion. Okay, so here this is the line in this portion, not in this portion. That Bill Gates is more strategic and have a very good practical thinking than emotional thinking because of the of the Mercury line. You can see this is the Mercury line, which is also very clear. What is the reason that I made a little bit difference of explanation between the Elon Musk and the Bill Gates? Because both have the Mercury line. But if you see the tip of this finger is different, okay, and if you see this tip is little bit different. This is little bit fat is there, but here the fatness is not there. It's a pointed shape. That is the reason he is more practical and have a very good business communication in terms of practicality, not emotional. He takes decision with practical logical thinking than the emotional decisions. So what makes him a long-term career, why he is been successful from the last 50 years is because of the fate line. So fate line is one of the line which is very important and plays a major role in our life to be successful. Many people may think that fate line is very normal. Yes, it is very normal, but the thing is that this normal thing is very important, because that shows the opportunity, that shows that how your life is going to be. So that is very, very important, which is very, very clear here, and which is also a reason Bill Gates is successful, and also he had a worldwide name and fame because of the sun line, which is like a trident. If you see, it's very, very clear. Okay. Now you may say that okay, this is not a trident. You can see this is one line, this is another line, this is another line, and this is another line. So he has a clear trident, which is also because of that he has a good worldwide fame and very disciplined, because no other lines is cutting here. So that is one of the reason that Bill Gates is successful. Now coming to the another hand, which is Warren Buffett. You know that Warren Buffett is the founder of Berkshire Hathaway, right? He has a very good talent in doing the investment. What make him so much patience and self-control? It's because of the thumb. This thumb is one of the reason that he is been very patient in all in his life, and this is very, very sharp and stiff. That is the reason patience is been a very core for him because of this. And also if you see that the mind line is up to here, so the long straight mind line, headline is a successful thing for a logical investment. So whatever investment he does is because of a logical thinking and creative mind. Because see, three different mind lines I have discussed and three different explanations. It is because of the three different type of lines has been formed. Also because of lifelong financial success is also because of the fate line. And if you see in some other pictures, the money triangle is also formed very well developed in all the three hands, not only this. And also he has a very, very good disciplined life, and a success in stock trading is because of the Saturn. This is the thing where Saturn plays an important role, and the more he was getting older, he was getting more success exponentially, and till now no one was or is able to break his thing, right? So that is the reason. And also consistency is also because of a very good lifeline. Although he has a only few years has been left for him, hope he is more healthy in coming years. But now interesting thing is that all the three hand has a smaller money triangle. If you see smaller money triangle, see smaller money triangle. Okay, so smaller money triangle. So if you see that the smaller money triangle, but still they had a good fortune. Now you have to understand one thing, that I have told always, the more bigger is the money triangle, the more money flow will be there in your life, right? Now all the three hands has a very small money triangle, but still they have a bigger flow. It's not because of the money triangle only, it is because of the great triangle that has formed. Because of a very good money triangle pointed in all the areas, they have got a good consistent flow of money all through the year, all through the life. Okay, there is never a lack of money that has happened. So now the main role comes, picture comes is the great triangle, which is because of this they have got a long term success. Okay, so the great triangle is very clear and which is very dominant here. So that's the reason they are more successful in their life. If I draw here, then it will be like this. So that is the reason. So hope you have good headline, mindline, which is very strong for your independent thinking. Actually, that thinking will be applicable to your career. Okay, not anything else. So if you are thinking, okay, that mind line is good, that means you can do something else. Not that. In terms of career, you will be beneficial, you will be profitable for your career in terms of job or business. Okay. In terms of a good successful founder, there has to be a market line which has to be stronger. In all the three hands, it is there. So I'll take some other example. If you comment in the YouTube inbox that I need to make more videos like this, then definitely I will try to make real-time examples of more scientific and realistic examples that is found in this world, taking their palms and discussing, and you can see what things is visible. Now the top comments will get a special reading from my side, which will be 2 pages reading will be there. If your comments is very suitable for me and to the point of this video, I'll definitely provide a reading to you which will be free of cost. Something that you have to mention which is very logical to this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, then I would request you to subscribe it, like it, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you always get the future notification of my videos. If you want to consult me, you can consult through WhatsApp or email. Consultation details are given in the description box. Help ever, heart never, love all, serve all. Radhe Radhe.